Hello friends, welcome to the channel The Word of Ayurveda. In my previous blog, I started talking to you about the lifestyle concept of Ayurveda. We were talking that Ayurveda has given a great description of the daily routine of the individual as well as the seasonal routine of the individual. Now this is important because it assures the personal care as well as this also assures the mental care of the individual. But the important component of lifestyle in Ayurveda is supporting the three secondary pillars which support the life. That is Ahar, Nidra and Brahmacharya. Food, sleep and morality, moral code, social code of conduct. In the last episode, I discussed with you the concept of sleep in Ayurveda. Inertial Ayurveda believes that one should sleep early and one should get up early before the last star goes down the horizon. At the same time, one should avoid sleeping during the day, especially during the non-summer season when the days are small, and one should avoid sleeping in the odd hours, say late in the morning, late in the evening. One should avoid doing that. There are various types of sleeps described in Ayurveda, and most of them are the sleep or excessive sleep associated with the disease. Friends, the another important component of the three secondary pillars of life is diet, food, which we commonly call as ahar. Ayurveda has elaborated the concept of diet and nutrition very detailed in its text, because it feels that the food or the ahar, whatever we eat, is one of important component for the very life of the individual, very prawn of the individual. It assures the strength, it assures the luster, it assures the vitality, and it is the single most important factor which assures that we are in good health and we can carry on our responsibilities of the life. Now there are various types of ahars are advised in Ayurveda, but we have to believe that there cannot be one single spectrum as far as ahar for various individuals are concerned. Various geographical areas of one single country and various different countries, different races and different part of the world have got their own standard diet pattern that we commonly call as Satme Ahar or staple diet of the individuals. Therefore, it will not be wise to prescribe the contents of the food. Ayurveda believes that ahar is very important because it is there to give nutrition to all the physical and mental component of the body. Now, what one should eat? There are a lot of ahar work described in Ayurveda, which includes the cereals, the pulses, the milk, the fruit, the vegetables, the milk products, and so on and so forth. But one has to take is depends on one's prakriti, one's pachan shakti, as well as other variable factors associated with the individual. A child may have a different type of food. For example, there is a description that a small child may simply be kshira. He may only require the milk, especially milk of the mother. Then once it grows above 1 year, it may require milk along with solid food, and after some time milk just becomes the part of the food and the solid food is important component of diet. Similar food have been advised at various phases of life. For example, a pregnant woman may have a different type of food, old person may have a different type of food, we may have a different type of food during sicknesses, which we commonly call food good for a particular disease state as pathya, and food harmful for a particular disease state, we call it as apathya. Food is important factor in etiology or in genesis of various diseases also, like gout, like diabetes, and so many like obesity, so many other diseases are associated with food. The very wonderful thing about the food component is that Ayurveda doesn't believe in taking the raw food. Similarly, in Ayurveda, there is no concept of breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snacks or something like that. The very clear advice in Ayurveda is one should only take food whenever one has a desire to take food and he feels light and the hunger is noticeable. Another important component is that without naming the content of the food, Ayurveda has described that the food should be containing all the important constituents of the food, that is, it should be Shadras, which today we may call as the balanced food. It should contain proteins, it should contain fat, it should contain carbohydrate, and it should contain other micro and macronutrients. Similarly, as far as the diet is concerned, the methodology of taking food is concerned, Ayurveda has described the eightfold and tenfold guidelines. We call it as Ashtvid Visheshayatan and Dwadash Pravichar as to what one should eat and how one should eat. Besides generalizing all these directions of the food, the Ayurveda has singled an individual and also advised him that what type of food he should take and what quantity of food he should take. I will be talking about that in the next episode. For then, I will be waiting for your suggestions on the email of this channel, that is the Ayurveda helpline at gmail.com, and will also request you to subscribe to this channel, the Word of Ayurveda. Thank you.